Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
I should probably start over. Anyway, the Hatelins, the Tards are out in full force, folks. Brace yourselves for 2026 if you thought it was going to get better. One thing we didn't get a lot of in 2025 because Caitlin Clark didn't play very many games is the absolute insanity from so-called women's basketball fans who just flat out hate Caitlin Clark, hate everything about her, hate the fact that she can't tan, hate the fact that she has fans, and on and on and on. And you get clowns like this who have blocked me a long, long time ago, spouting absolute nonsense. Hadn't seen this account post anything in a long. Well, I guess maybe that's because he blocked me. That could be probably why, but this was just too amusing not to talk about. And I also have some clips that are out from the scrimmage of the USA basketball team just to play for you while we're talking about this. But we got to break this one down because this is. Come on, let me know if you miss this. Smash the like button, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to the 19. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So here we go. Check this out. We're gonna here's the post. Paige passed it to the spot she thought CC would be at if she were running too. Look at everyone else in the drill moving at near game speed, not that deep, y'all. None of this is actually true. And by the way, you see the original post, Yellow Teeth back at it with her BS. I don't know if that's I'm so lost in that. This whole time I was thinking that was at Caitlin, but it might be at Paige. So, that's wrong too, by the way, if that's at Paige. This like is it's just ridiculous. But anyway, let's go through this clip. It's only 5 seconds, but check this out. I'm just gonna let it run through, and then I gotta break down a couple of things real quick for you. Yeah, okay. So a couple of things with this. First of all, Caitlin caught the pass and made the basket. Now, if you're paying attention to Caitlin Clark's feet and her body position, and this is not to be critical of anyone, but I got to break this down in defense of Caitlin Clark because of this absolute nonsense. Caitlin Clark, as we will see, is actually standing still. If you look at her body position and her feet, she is standing there waiting for a pass to her, not running up court waiting for a pass to lead her. So this is actually a bad read slash bad pass by Paige. Okay. And she may very well, I don't, expect it because that happens, miscommunication. You expect a player to do one thing, they do something else. I get that. And by the way, everyone else is also moving at half speed through the drill. But let's go back and it's hard to see, but look at you can kind of see Caitlin's head behind Paige there, right? She's facing Paige. She's standing still. I know it's tough to see, so I'm gonna see if I can slow it. Unfortunately, I know it is tough to see. I won't keep going back and forth, but if you look at Caitlin, right, you can see her right foot there, right? She's actually everything about her right there is facing Paige. She's facing Paige. That is a pass that should go to Caitlin Clark's hands, and instead she throws it ahead of her, and Caitlin Clark actually adjusts. And what does she do? Catch it. And by the way, you watching everyone else is also playing at half speed. She catches it, gathers herself, sets, and makes the shot. And by the way, I think Christy Sides would be absolutely ecstatic because looks like a long two to me, which I'm guessing since this is a drill, that is what she's supposed to be doing, which is absolutely kind of bizarre. But again, just last time, and then I'll run her through again. She's facing her. You can see the right foot in there between Paige and the player closest to us, facing Paige, body position. That everything about that is you throw to the hands. You do not lead her on this play. You don't lead her on this play. So if we go back to normal speed and we just let it run through and just watch everyone else, right? No one's going full speed on this. This is just a drill. They're working on patterns of play, basically, is how we would say that in soccer. You don't hear that a lot in basketball, but that is what it is when you work on these certain drills and how you want to break out and, who the pass is going to and where the outlet person is going and all that. So, you get that sort of stuff. But And we'll get to see, I'm starting to see the baseless shade on Cece is probably why her fans get so defensive. The reality is Clark gathers and hits a shot in rhythm after a difficult to handle pass. The teeth part is just a gross poster. Yeah, 100%. It was no shade at all. It was 100% shade. Again, look, man, if you're gonna be all loud and proud with your skin color hate and you're gonna say this kind of crap about players, at least have the cojones, the balls to stand up and be proud, man. Get your chest out, get your shoulders back. But no, he can't do that because he wants to throw the shade and then be a little bitch and hide behind, oh no, that wasn't my intent. That wasn't my intent at all. No one is anywhere near game speed, 100%. No, Kiki is not. She saw Cece was already stopped because Paige had a defender in front of her. It wasn't a good pass, let her way too much. Defender could have tipped it. It's not that. Yeah, 100%. That's my point. Caitlin Clark is actually facing Paige, standing still. She's not going half speed. She's going no speed. Why would she pass it to where she would be if she was running when she can clearly see that CC is not running but pausing to keep a clear passing line and avoid the charging defender? 100%. No, she didn't. Good Lord. Now, it is great to see this. And again, this goes back to that first poster. Yeah, people are tired of this crap, which is why I'm sitting here and doing a video about it and why I'll play some clips now. Sorry, I started, well, maybe I'll put the clips over this so you don't have to see the things I'm reading. If that's what I did, I'm reading the responses to this guy's email. It's never that deep to y'all until Clark does something. 100%. She was feet planted. That is a bad pass. So yeah, 100%. My new favorite way to scroll X is to imagine Caitlin Clark and Paige scrolling and just laughing at all of you on both sides. They so dumb. Caitlin should have been running and not stopping. This is completely incorrect. She was already stopped. She wasn't running and stopping. She was one, it's absolutely wild. But anyway, from all the stuff that I've seen, Caitlin Clark is actually, she looks good. I mean, that's the other thing too. You got to expect, and hopefully that's taken into consideration. Although with Sue Bird, I don't know, but to think Caitlin is going to from day one, and she seems to be actually, from what I've seen. Look, there's a lot of basketball and a lot of stuff they're doing that we aren't seeing clips on, but she seems to be handling herself very well, and she's basically missed an entire year of playing and just getting back to this. So to think that she should or could be in the mix and hanging with them and the rest of this team from day one, if she is doing that, that's absolutely insane. And it says a lot, not in a good way, about the rest of them. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you checking out the video. As always, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know the drill by now. Go have the day you deserve.